mysterious young woman, a teenage girl, whose life story seized the imagination of millions. If only it were true. Lonely Girl 15, as she's called, went from nothing to an internet phenomenon before she was unmasked. And now she and her creators have spoken to the magazine Wired and to us in their first television interview. ABC's Bill Weir reports from Los Angeles.
Hi.
This is the face that launched a million clicks. Her name is Bree.
That's a juicer for juicing things.
She is 16, and she spent the summer slowly pouring out her heart onto the internet from a bedroom somewhere in America.
I talked to my parents last night.
She is homeschooled by strict parents and isn't sure whether her friend Daniel likes her that way. She loves both her purple stuffed monkey and astrophysicist Richard Feynman. She can quote the poetry of E.E. Cummings and make faces like a complete goofball, all of which makes her an internet soulmate for the web-bound around the world. A girl next door with depth and just enough warm vulnerability to push her atop the clutter of YouTube. The moment she appeared there, thousands reached out just to be her friend. But little did they know that Lonely Girl wasn't.
Cut?
And Bree is complete fiction.
I think we might have to cut this part.
She is actually Jessica Rose, a 19-year-old fledgling actress from New Zealand. Her character is the creation of a doctor,
Yes, is it?
lawyer, and screenwriter.
Welcome to Bree's bedroom, a.k.a. my bedroom.
And her bedroom confessional is inside this Los Angeles bachelor pad.
Anybody on Earth can upload a video to YouTube. There's no way of knowing the source. There's no way of knowing the intent.
We were really scared after leaving the last motel.
But Lonely Girl was not just a hoax or a cynical marketing ploy. These guys actually set out to redefine entertainment in the digital age.
And there was something really compelling about somebody sitting in front of a camera and talking about their life.
They checked into a hotel or something.
Their vision, a tense mystery in the vein of the TV hit Lost, which would play out over months in the form of short video monologues and online chats. They wrote a script, arranged a casting call, and in walked a girl who had only been on 2 auditions in her life.
You know, when Jessica walked in the door, we knew we had our Lonely Girl.
What did you think at first? What was your first gut reaction?
I'm just gonna go to the parking meter now and drive away.
No offense, but you guys bring an actress in here, and you tell her you want her to do a movie on the internet.
Right. It was tough. I mean, it was funny because at the time nobody really knew about YouTube, and of course internet video, you know, what the heck is internet video? It didn't even really exist in any capacity at that time.
But he was just like, hey, I just wanna, you know, let you know that we're not trying to scam you, and it's not porn.
This is the lowest of low-budget Hollywood.
Definitely.
Absolutely. No budget.
What would you say you spent on the first Lonely Girl production?
I mean, essentially nothing. I mean, the webcam cost $130.
They rigged up a broken desk lamp for light and went shopping at thrift stores and Target to turn the bedroom of a 27-year-old guy into that of a 16-year-old girl.
This is my first video blog.
2 weeks after her debut, Bree went from a pretty face to a real person, describing the heartbreak after her parents refused to let her go for a hike with her friend Daniel.
People looked at it and they said, oh, wow, you know, here's a girl and she, you know, I may not relate to her specific problems, but here's a problem that I really can relate to. Here's her, you know, with her boyfriend, and even if I can't relate to that problem, I can relate to the angst.
Within hours, that video registered 500,000 views.
500,000 hits.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's the size of a good cable show audience.
I know.
It is.
Yeah, and I knew those numbers going into it, so when that number came up, I was like, wow, this is amazing.
This is taking.
Yeah.
The phenomenon grew. There were tribute sites and parody sites. A band in Montreal built an exact replica of her room for a music video. And Bree received so much email, the guys were forced to bring in Greg's wife, an entertainment lawyer, to assume her online identity.
I really just received so many letters from just nice people who truly wanted to be this girl's friend because she was sort of awkward and she didn't fit in.
Before long, this humble bedroom became one of the most examined sets in the history of internet entertainment, and sharp-eyed fans were able to pick out one of the single clues placed by the storytellers early on. Over Bree's shoulder, a picture of Aleister Crowley, master of the occult. This decidedly dark twist touched off a furious online debate over the religion of Bree's parents.
My parents promised that they would go and talk to some of the deacons and tell them that I'm not going through with the ceremony.
And gaining force on the internet message boards were the skeptics, those fans who believe Bree might be too good to be true.
We would have people commenting right on the video page saying fake or saying actress. I said, what you can't ever do is you can't ever lie to people. You can't, if people say, are you an actress or are you fake, you can't say no.
Eventually, a trio of web sleuths tracked Bree to Amanda's office at Hollywood's esteemed creative artists agency. People suddenly assumed Lonely Girl was some sort of Hollywood project. The truth was, even the creators weren't sure what they had or what they wanted.
It's so interesting that you're making this up as you go along.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean,
100%.
Yeah.
Because everybody in Hollywood has a grand plan, and the idea that
we had no plan. I mean, that's the thing that's so funny about this whole thing, is that people are confident that we've had master schemes at multiple stages.
But there has to be a sense of betrayal for all those geeks out there who thought they had found their soulmate in this gorgeous young lady who liked, you know, Richard Feynman and E. Cummings.
Well, I think that I'm still looking for that girl.
What was the backlash? Did you see people checking out en masse once they knew?
Not at all.
No.
In fact, our viewership tripled. I mean, almost within a week.
Now comes the tricky part, moving from trivia question
Flirty Girl 7, Lonely Girl 15
to paid professionionals.
How are you going to get rich off of that?
I don't know.
Great. If you find the answer, come send it over to us.
We are still draining our savings accounts and maxing out our credit cards.
Pursued by her parents' cult, Lonely Girl has now fled from home and is forced to check in with the audience from seedy motel rooms.
We look at it as we've created a popular show, and so we have no intention of letting that popular show go away anytime. We have plot points built out for a very long period of time, multiple characters coming in, and we want the show to live for as long as the fans want to watch it.
So we'll see Bree grow up.
Hopefully. If they tune in, they will absolutely see Bree grow up.
I'll try and find something more exciting to do tomorrow.
Bill Weir for Nightline
Bye.
in Hollywood.
And you can read more about Lonely Girl and her creators in the December issue of Wired, hitting newsstands on Tuesday. You can also read more about her at our website, nightline.abcnews.com. And just ahead on the programme, Pushing the Envelope, a day in the life of the outrageous star Jack Black. What will the comedian do next? He's provocative, uncensored, and he's speaking his mind. And James Blonde, the latest Hollywood effort to revise an old franchise by going back to the beginning. It's a sign